nod. And like, welcome, Inquisitor, on board of my ship. Sorry for my poor reception, but as I see, I had some trouble on the way.
Yes, so it seems. We were hoping maybe to get a little bit of a story on that.
Okay, he looks at you, and like, of course, and then he like looks at like few guardsmen who are like securing this room around, and like looks back at you, and you like he silently conveys you a question like, do they stay or? Like silent question. Do you want them out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and order everybody out of the room for now. Except for myself and the Kaja.
Okay, obviously they like immediately like salute and they are like fucking bolting. I mean, not running, but there is like feeling in their movement that they want to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
These are wise men. So
yeah, within seconds, room is emptied and there's only Rogue Trader and you. So he like slowly rises, like one hand holding like his side, which is bandaged, and he like goes down from his like throne, and he like his other hand he like reaches out for a handshake.
Okay, I'll take his hand.
Rogue Trader, Maximilian Vermilion. My pleasure, Inquisitor.
And she'll just give a little nod and say, Inquisitor Lyra, pleasure to meet you as well. And
then he like just sit, not on the throne but on one of the other like chairs, and sighs. Well, I have quite a few things to talk, but to be honest, recent events make me so I really don't know from what I should start.
It's understandable. Take your time.
I mean, is there anything particular? Are you interested? I mean, should I start from like why from a sad state of my ship and who attacked us?
Sure, that sounds like a good place to start.
Well, I know who attacked me, although I'm kinda surprised what company he keeps these days. Well, my rival by the name Krieger Karko, another Rogue Trader, ambushed me after I exited warp space. Although, sorry, out of character question, is it possible to like ambush or like board ship during like while traveling the warp?
Chaos forces can.
Chaos forces can, but that wasn't
that sounds terrifying.
That wasn't particularly Chaos ship. So okay, so he like continues that like his ship ambushed mine right after we exited warp space, and as you might know, Inquisitor, like struggles and conflicts between men of our trade, so to speak, are not unique. They happen, but what I didn't expect it was that, well, I've seen, and sadly my crewmates lost lives to what I'm pretty sure were ruinous powers. I really saw a lot to know that. I don't know for what, but he sold his soul to Chaos Gods. Don't know which one, and I don't care, but if he only attacked us with like some rag bunch of mercenaries, we could deal with that. I don't know if you've seen, but we had a small well, 50, around 100 men of Imperial Guardsmen to help me protect my ship. They could deal with, like, mercenaries, criminals, and whatnot. But when traitorous legions went into fight, he, like, just stops and looks at you like, this is the way of looking that no words are needed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly how many of them were. From, like, fronting, shouting, I heard over vox. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maximum 4. In the chaos of battle, or rather carnage, it was pretty hard to tell.
And how did you survive?
Well, mostly by the means of my crew, who bought me time. If distress signal reached Imperial vessel few minutes too late, and if they arrived few minutes too late, I would be gone as the others. Maybe I didn't, and he, like, sighs and, like, looks sad when he, like, looks at one of the covered bodies of his crewmates in the room. I might not have been the best leader, and I might not have showed them that I care for them. But by this sacrifice, they proved to me that he, like, stops for a moment. That apparently I was good enough captain to be worthy, like, fuck. Sorry, it's my, like, what I want. I know what I want to say, but how to, like, translate that into English. That I was
worthy enough to die for.
In their eyes, I was worthy enough to, like, sacrifice for me, like, give their lives so I can live. I had a chance to live, even when there was no hope inside. They did their duty, and I couldn't ask for a better crew.
They sound very loyal, and I'm truly sorry for your loss. So just to double check, the story was we're looking for a missing rogue trader. So we get on the ship and travel here, and we hear of 2 rogue traders fighting each other, that a Imperial ship showed up and stopped, and one of them ran away, and then this is the other one.
That missing rogue trader, not exactly missing. I don't know what you've heard, but if you're talking about that rogue trader that we're looking for, I guess that was me.
Okay.
Because there were some
He was asking
troubles. Yeah, out of character then. Not exactly missing, but yeah, this is the guy that you were meant to find as a first step.
Okay. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you for now. If I have any other questions for you before I leave, is it okay if I visit you here again?
Of course. I mean, I think you, milady, you should. There's, like, few more important pieces of information.
Then do tell.
Well, I'm sorry for my grieving, and, like, because I hope that you will. I just wanted to give you a moment to, like, ask about what you are interested in most.
Sure.
So, it might be important that attack wasn't random. Even if Krieger fallen to Reyno's powers, he knew exactly what he was looking for, and, like, if I may, and he, like, reaches to one of the pockets and pulls out data package, or like data storage, smaller one, not exactly crude, looks like a pretty solid piece of technology. Good news is, okay, so I have good news and bad news regarding this one, and if I may, I will start with good news. Good news is Krieger doesn't have everything. That one doesn't have everything regarding Intel. Bad news is he managed to steal 3 other parts. Because the thing is, we're on a task here for a past couple weeks, maybe months, we're like attacked with one of the other Inquisitor named Valten Sidov, and he requisitioned my help, or rather asked me to help him in investigating, as he said, something that could benefit Empire of Man greatly, he added. And after much investigating, exploring uncharted regions, both here and mostly in Coronus Expanse, it like stops, looks at you and your like companions, and like he like almost whispers, "We found it. We know how to get there. We don't know exactly what exactly is on that nameless planet, but my Sargo, or rather astropath, felt something massive. Who knows if truly it is what Inquisitor Sidov was looking for, we might have found like one of the greatest artifacts and maybe weapons from Golden Age of mankind. But that's of course like the best case scenario and wildest fantasy. I just sorry, maybe I want to think like that, so I will know that the sacrifice of my crewmates was not in vain. But considering Krieger attacked us with ruinous powers at his back, it seems like this information is legit. And we had to cut it in 4 pieces because the amount of like data to process, numbers, it's so massive that you couldn't fit it in one. And secondly, we had to cut it in 4 pieces for security purposes. Sadly, that didn't help us that much, but at least we got that one. Although you might say that me and my tech priest expected some troubles, or maybe, you know what they say, hope for the best, expect for the worst. So
Indeed.
We also inserted, okay, I'm saying I don't know if that kind of technology exists in Warhammer. If not, then I'm homebrewing that. I'm just bullshitting my way through.
What is the technology?
What?
What is the technology you mentioned?
Beacon. So you may like localize those pieces.
I don't know.
There's
nothing egregious, so it's no big deal. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm going through that, and if somebody like gonna say that, I just wanted to say that so nobody will just roll, but that's bullshit. That kind of technology cannot exist in Warhammer. It's heresy or war bullshit.
War bullshit.
So obviously they might not work, but we inserted a beacon in each one of those fragments, so they should be we should be able to localize them. Like Astropath should maybe fight them, unless they are in the place where warp gets weird. Obviously I didn't have time nor manpower to actually try to find them myself, but with your resources I hope you will be able to find them as quickly as possible. And then he like reaches out his hand with like that cube of data in hand. One down, Inquisitor, 3 more to go. And I believe it will be safer in your hands. And like, do you like take it?
Yeah, definitely. I'll stand up and go over to him and take it, and I'll just pocket it for now.
I believe this goes without saying, but really look out for this, because I get the feeling that Inquisitor Sidov might have been right when he said that we might find something that will greatly benefit Empire of Men, but I dread to think what will happen if the same thing lands in hand of our enemies.
Well, we thank you for your warning and your cooperation. We'll be sure to take this with the utmost importance. Thank you for your time.
Also, I don't know if you try to contact him, but from me, I'm gonna say that the last time I heard anything from Sidov was a month and a half ago. So I'm gonna retcon that they, all in all, they worked on this project assignment for 4 months.
Okay. Alright, well, I don't have anything else to ask to him. I'll kind of turn to the rest of the group and ask if they have anything to say before we leave.
Danthus will shake his head.
Alright.
Electricity would also shake.
Then I suppose we should go meet the scavenging crew.
Well, alright then.
Okay, so right. So in the meantime, because you were doing that with the rock trader, and obviously parties split up before, so while they were talking with rock trader, what Oriana and Ignatius were doing?
We are going to go examine the captured, we'll call them, guns and equipment.
Okay.
John, you there? Johnny Wani. He's flashing. He's not talking.
We don't seem to be able to keep people around very easily. Maybe he's muted.
He's typing something. Moment. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna go talk to them. Or talk to them. Examine the gun. Examine the weapons.
Okay. I can already say that they won't be in the state where somebody dropped.
Yeah, John dropped. I'll send him an invite. It's fine. You can.
Okay. They are not that visibly tainted, so the weapons don't swirl in agony, so they do not explicitly look like they are tainted.
Yeah.
But
We lost him again. Great.
I guess if, like, at the first glance, you don't... Oh, maybe his internet dropped, because he dropped from Roll22. From, like, like by the simple looking at these weapons, and not only weapons, because you also see in like different box, smaller one, you see like bracelets, rings, signets, and necklaces.
Yeah.
Some of them showing just random stuff like skull, but not like corn skull, but just like skull, some weapon. But some of them show symbols of chaos gods.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that.
You?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. What happened?
Nice. I have no idea. Discord pooped the thing.
Some of the stuff has chaos stuff on it.
I burn a lot of it.
Yeah.
Burn the
Do
crate.
I want to use a power or do I want to?
I'll. You save your
charge.
power. It is safe. I'll use the heavy flamer.
Okay.
Yeah. I will even
And
say
just
you
burn
don't
everything.
need psychic sense to feel something coming from necklaces and signs of chaos. But you would need that to see if the weapons are tainted themselves.
Yeah. Well, they got chaos stuff on them. That's enough to know that they're.
Yep, gonna burn every weapon in that entire crate, even the ones that aren't tainted, just to make sure.
Like
Just
as I said, the
to-
weapons in the one crate and like signets, bracelets, necklaces were in the other one, smaller one.
Yeah.
But if you want
Just
to
take care
burn
of it all.
everything, then be my guess.
It's probably just to make sure.
Yeah, guardsmen who are like around watching, they just like don't really react, just observe. Maybe like slightly observe, partially just doing their stuff, which at this point is just like diddling around, waiting for orders.
With regards to the dead guard, especially one with the chaos symbology on the back of its hand, did they? I assume
The guy that
they had their dog tags removed or whatever. Yes.
Imperial Guardsman, yes, and the guy that Cady saw with Mark, it was not Guardsman, it was that.
Okay, it
mercenary,
was.
like, ranked
the
as
rank-
Guardsman.
It was a merc. Okay, sure. Never mind then.
Yeah, guy from Krieger crew if Maximilian's story is truthful.
Sure.
So yeah, if that's taken care of, we'll probably head back to what's her name, Lyra.
No, well, they have had their interview. We'll probably just end
Yeah, I
up
would
with the
assume
corporal and wait.
you meet at the doors of cargo bay
Yes.
where scavenging crew is waiting.
We'll bring the remaining troops from the hangar along as well. Might
Okay.
as well have everyone.
And yeah, Captain is also here, and obviously he's like, there's that healthy dose of respect and fear in face of Inquisitor, but he knows that the scavenging, like he sees some guardsmen like keeping scavenging crew under like guard, under weapons almost, and he musters some courage, and when like Lyra approaches, he like salutes and pardon me for asking, milady, but may I know what travesty or not travesty, but what what's the proper word? What mishap, what wrong deed my men have committed for them to be under guard?
I don't think it's a thing for us to discuss right here, right now.
We should probably take the corporal aside somewhere.
Yeah. We'll take the captain aside and tell him kind of what we know so far about the attack. Kind of just skimping on details, just telling him that we have a suspicious
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. We have a suspicion of some heretical activity.
And in character, where Aaron would quip in at that point, and through no fault of their own have they been subjected to such heretical influence.
Yeah, we don't mean to punish them. We are simply taking precaution before a worst case scenario.
And like Captain, and let it be said that he might be named Captain Hark Kempon. He like slightly pales and like, oh, I didn't know the situation was that dire, and like, of course, Milady Inquisitor, like, please, I won't stop you. I understand. I just hope that my men will get fair, like, not fair trial. Fuck. I'm just forgetting words. That they will be judged. The justice will be done. Oh, that way.
We intend to treat your men with all fairness that we can.
He like
Is the Imperium permitting?
So nods and thank you, milady. And like he like steps aside and like shows that you may enter. And he like, do you only